In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 2nd, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. San Diego Padres versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The National League West clash between the San Diego Padres and Los Angeles Dodgers rolls into Saturday, with the top 2 teams battling for the division. After dropping their previous series in a 2-1 loss to the Colorado Rockies, the Dodgers are working hard to ensure they stay on top of the National League West standings. The momentum is clearly on their side, with them having won 4 of their last 5 games against the Padres. Left-handed pitcher Tyler Anderson is expected to toe the rubber as the starter for the Dodgers against San Diego's Yu Darvish. The Padres are 3-7 in their last 10 Saturday games and 1-4 in their last 5 overall. The Dodgers are 49-17 in their last 66 home games and 94-45 in their last 139 overall. The under is 4-1 in Padres' last 5 road games. The under is 5-1 in Dodgers' last 7 overall. The Padres are 14-38 in the last 52 meetings in Los Angeles and 23-54 in the last 77 meetings. The San Diego Padres have been a joke all week long, and while Yu Darvish has been great this season, his numbers balloon on the road to a 4.93 ERA and .265 allowed batting average. The Dodgers have won 9 of their last 11 games when Tyler Anderson has pitched, and he's allowed 24 hits and 12 earned runs in his last 28.1 innings. It's impossible to ignore Yu Darvish's road struggles when heading into Dodger Stadium. It's a tough environment to win games, and that level of difficulty is magnified by the Dodgers' hard-hitting batting lineup. You could argue the Los Angeles Dodgers should be bigger favorites here, so the Los Angeles Dodgers money line is our full game side pick. The pitching from the Dodgers has starred in their head-to-head meetings with a Padres team that has struggled at every turn offensively. They haven't scored more than 3 runs in all 5 of their outings against the Dodgers, and they were held to only 1 run in 3 of those games, including Friday's loss. Things aren't going to suddenly get better with Saturday's game still being held at Dodger Stadium against the number 1 ranked team in the league in ERA. The pitching has been phenomenal for the Dodgers, and that'll continue to be the thorn in the side for the Padres. Both Yu Darvish and Tyler Anderson have been doing a great job on the mound recently, as Darvish has allowed 5 runs in his last 4 starts, while Tyler Anderson pitched to a 3.81 ERA in his last 5 starts. Neither team has really hit well in their last handful of games, as San Diego is averaging 3.6 runs per game in their previous 5 games, while Los Angeles is scoring 3.83 runs per game in their last 6 games played. The under has hit in 6 of the previous 5 road games for the Padres, while the under is also 7-1-2 in the Dodgers' last 10 games versus National League West opponents. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Red Sox versus Chicago Cubs. 2 of the most iconic teams in MLB history continue their 3-game interleague set, as the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs will play the second game of the series against one another. The Red Sox are having rookie right-hander Josh Winkowski pitch here, as he is coming off a victory over the Cleveland Guardians back on June 25th, as he lasted 5.1 innings and gave up 2 runs on 6 hits with a walk and 4 strikeouts. Righty Alec Mills will get the ball here for the Cubbies, as he did not factor into the decision last time against the St. Louis Cardinals. In his first start of the season, he went 2.2 innings and allowed 5 runs on 6 hits with a hit by pitch, a walk, and a strikeout. The Red Sox are 13-4 in their last 17 road games and 16-5 in their last 21 versus the National League Central. Boston is 7-3 in their last 10 in Game 2 of a series. Meanwhile, the Cubs are 16-36 in their last 52 at home and 6-20 in their last 26 interleague games. Chicago is 2-7 in their last 9 in Game 2 of a series. Josh Winkowski has not allowed more than 2 runs in his last 3 starts, so he has shown the ability to control the game. Compare that to Alec Mills, who has a 16.2 ERA in his previous 3 games. The bullpens have also been on 2 completely different levels, as Boston is 14th in the majors with a 3.74 reliever ERA, while Chicago is currently the 3rd worst with a 4.69 bullpen ERA so far. These lineups are also not near one another in this game. Winkowski has been solid over his last 3 starts, starts, winning all 3. In that span, he has a combined 17 innings with 4 earned on 18 hits and 3 walks. As for Mills, he struggled in his last trio with a combined 15 earned in 8.1 frames. Boston should certainly have some opportunities to plate runs in this one, so the Boston Red Sox money line is our full game side pick. The Red Sox are averaging 4.79 runs per game and 4.85 runs per game on the road. They averaged 5 runs in their last 3 games against the Cubs, with Chicago giving up 5.03 runs per game at home. The Red Sox will go over their average in this game. The Cubs are averaging 4.28 runs per game and 4.45 runs per game at home. They averaged 4.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Red Sox, with Josh Winkowski being in his second career road start and Alec Mills making his second start of the season and not being extended to be a starter. These teams are going to be hitting the ball well here. Hitting for extra bases will also be a prudent thing in order to score runs, and in the last 15 days, these teams have hit doubles at a great clip as Boston is tied for the lead with 29 doubles in their last 13 games, while Chicago is tied for 7th with 27 doubles. The over is 4-1 in the Red Sox last 6 interleague road games against right-handed starters, as well as hitting in 4 of the last 5 Cubs games against a starter with a 1.3 plus WHIP. The Cubs and Red Sox played over the total in 3 of their last 4 meetings, with Boston giving up 3.65 runs per game on the road. The Cubs will score enough runs to push the score. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Arizona Diamondbacks versus Colorado Rockies. We are in the middle of a 3-game National League West series inside of Coors Field as the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies are facing off here. Veteran southpaw Dallas Keuchel will be on the mound for the Diamondbacks and is coming off a no decision in his Arizona debut against the Detroit Tigers as he went 4.1 innings and allowed 4 runs on 6 hits with 3 walks and 7 strikeouts. The Rockies are having southpaw Austin Gomber get the start here as he is coming off a bullpen appearance against the Minnesota Twins as he went 2.2 innings and gave up 1 run on 2 hits with a walk and a strikeout. The Rockies are 4-1 in their last 5 home games versus a left-handed starter and are 7-2 in their last 9 versus National League West. The Rockies are 36-16 in their last 52 home games versus a team with a losing record. The Diamondbacks are 2-5 in their last 7 games following a win and are 2-5 in their last 7 versus a team with a losing record. The Diamondbacks are also 27-73 in their last 100 road games. The Colorado Rockies looked great in their previous series against the Dodgers, and I see them keeping that rolling against Arizona in this one. Colorado is scoring the 13th most runs per game, and they have the highest overall team batting average. The Rockies will have a ton of success against Dallas Keuchel, as he has not been very good this season. This spans a bit of a time, but Dallas Keuchel has allowed 16 runs in his last 10.1 innings on the mound. Austin Gomber has figured out how to be a little bit more effective as more of an opener as of late or just out of the bullpen entirely. These offenses have been a bit of a difference so far as Arizona is averaging 4.29 runs per game in 35 road games, while Colorado is scoring 5.71 runs per game in their 41 home games thus far. The Rockies have won 7 of the previous 8 games played in Colorado against the Diamondbacks, so the Colorado Rockies money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have been scoring well as of late as the Diamondbacks are scoring 5.25 runs per game in their last 4 games, while the Rockies are averaging 3.6 runs per game in their previous 5 games as well. Neither bullpen has been doing well thus far as Arizona is 21st in the sport with a 4.28 reliever ERA, while Colorado is 28th in the majors with a 4.64 bullpen ERA so far. The over has hit in 5 of the previous 7 Diamondbacks road games versus southpaw starting pitchers, as well as in 7 of the last 10 Rockies home games versus a team with a losing record. These are 2 pitchers that are really struggling this season, with Gomber not being able to find his 2021 home form. And Keuchel's just stunk up the joint no matter where he has pitched this season. I believe that this is just one of those high-scoring games. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.